fam? Back again. It's your boy Zisa Izzo. Ride with your mans. You know, we back rolling, as always. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on getting my hardware together, so I can, really do what I need to do to this channel. I'm putting my computer together and whatnot. I went the PC route. I started to go the Mac route because it's aesthetically pleasing, if you want to say. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no real hardware reasons I wanted to get a Mac, but I thought it looked nice, man. If you go see that 27-inch display in like real life, that looked nice. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't about to be talking about all that right now either. But that's just why it takes so long to do rendering and uploading and all that. I gotta get off this laptop. But to get to the point, you know what I'm saying? We was having this conversation, the other day. I stay in conversations, man, about this type of shit. That's why I'm like, I had to get a little channel because we talk about too much stuff on a regular basis. That's, everybody's affecting everybody. You know what I'm saying? And one of the conversations that we was having, I was telling, my homegirl or whatever, is that I think when it comes to sex, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way I was putting it to her is that once that door is open, it's open. Let me elaborate on what I'm saying. Break it down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, like, I was telling her, I said, man, due to the nature of a man, the physical nature of a man, like I touched on in previous videos just a little bit, about a man is a spirit being and a flesh being combined in one. So he's a spirit and flesh. This will make him different than the other animals who don't have a spirit, who run off instinct. That's another story, though. But that kind of play into what I'm saying about how it worked. So the point I was saying was that when that door is open, it's open. So if a man is open to having sex, so I mean if you're in a relationship with your girl or this specific woman that you're dealing with, and y'all got an open sexual relationship, the fact that sexual relationship is open, it opens the door for other things. Meaning, a man in his nature, as we talked about, his flesh nature. If a woman look good, when a man look at her, he gonna think what he gonna think. And it's automatic. It's not like you trying to do it. It's not that you go out here with an intention to do it. Those things can develop in time, but you don't really have that intention to just go out here and do this. It's just a natural reaction to what it is. So what I'm saying is that as long as you get this sexual relationship open with this woman, you open to that sexual relationships with other women, period. So this was what I was explaining to her. Like, as a woman, when you enter into a sexual relationship, if you understand sex, see, this is a logical concept that I was trying to give to a woman, which I thought was kind of foolish on my behalf, but you be wanting to get the shit out. You know what I'm saying? When the conversation come out. So she was, being a woman about the shit, just responding in the way women would respond to such information. But I'm just trying to tell her, like, when you get into a relationship as an adult, I didn't know this year on up, but as an adult, I learned if you get a relationship open and you sexually active, it's popping off. This is why I was saying that a man and a woman can't be in the room together. Man plus woman equals sex. I got another video about that. This is why I'm so adamant about that fact, because it's the truth. What I'm saying is, if you got a sexual relationship open, meaning if you got a sexual account open with this woman right here, it don't matter. You will sleep with other women. The only way you're going to walk past a woman that looks gorgeous, physically pleasing from top to bottom, and not think nothing, not want nothing, not look nothing, is if you're not in the game at all. You know what I'm saying? This is what I was telling her. I'm like, can't nobody look at no woman like that and don't think nothing like that but Jesus. And that's just the reality of it, man. He the only one. And that's because he wasn't doing it at all. This is how you do it. This is what it comes down to. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm learning. This is what I'm starting to understand. And I'm sure some of y'all fellas understand what I'm talking about. Ladies, if you're listening to this, this really ain't a message directed towards the women, but it's truth if you want a piece of it. It's definitely truth. What I'm trying to say is the only way you're going to be invulnerable to this sexual game that we out here playing is if you're not playing it. That's the only way. I'm realizing as long as I'm having sex, as long as the door is open, I'm going to look at this woman when I have sex with her. I'm going to look at that woman when I have sex with her. I'm going to look at, if the opportunity presents itself, I'm going to want to do it. I'm going to be led to do it. It's the same thing with everybody else. I don't think it's no different. So this was my whole argument on the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, old girl was like, like I said, she was being a woman about it. She didn't really want to hear that. She was talking about relationships and, she's still in this false mindset of expecting this man to be something beyond a man, which we're going to have to do. That's what Black Man 2.0 about. That's what Ivy Moore's about. You know what I'm saying? That's what we have to do that anyway, but, because that's besides the point of what I'm saying about, the sex thing. This is why some dudes say, I used to hear men say, I still hear men say, all men cheat, fuck it. Every man cheating, man. And you know what I'm saying? I hear people say that. And when you hear them present that argument, you really can't argue with them about that because you know why they think like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how the game, how niggas moving out here the way shit is, you know what I'm saying? So you don't argue with a nigga when he's saying that, but I always felt like you could control yourself. You know what I'm saying? But now when I'm growing up, I'm seeing that it ain't no control, but it's not no control in like you intending to do this or you set out to make this happen. What I'm saying is it's gonna be trouble for you inevitably. Either way. You know what I'm saying? Either way. So ladies, as long as you got a sexual relationship open and y'all having sex, you open to have sex with another man because you sexually active, and he open to have sex with another woman because he's sexually active. And that's what it is, dude. As long as you sexually active, you sexually active. The only way you stop fucking is to stop fucking. Maybe I should have just said that from the beginning of the video. Maybe that's the easy way to put it, you know what I'm saying? But I was just trying to, put it in another kind of way, but still though, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get the point of what I'm saying, man. And I know y'all got to agree with me about this, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the truth. It's the truth, dude. You know what I'm saying? This is why the whole Christ thing, we know he wasn't out here doing it. You know what I'm saying? This is why I know he wasn't out here doing it. You know what I'm saying? People be saying crazy stuff like, Jesus was a bastard child. I be hearing crazy shit like, people don't even know what a bastard means. Let's clear that shit up right quick. A bastard do not mean that you had a child out of wedlock. That's not what a bastard means. If you believe that means you are completely systemized. You know what I'm saying? Institutionalized within this system, seriously. Like, if you think that that's what that means. So you telling me that the fact that you didn't go down to a courthouse and register some paperwork, your child is a bastard? Get out of here, man. That's some Americanized USA Western thinking that you talking about. Your child is not no bastard. What a real bastard is was children that have fallen angel blood in them. But y'all don't want to do no research on that shit. Y'all want to tell the niggas who do research they don't know what they talking about. That's what y'all want to do. That's what it means. Do a little bit of research on that. Dig under that X right there, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. For the niggas that's on there doing their research, you know what I'm saying? And that's for real. That's for real. You know what I'm saying? Check into that. That's what a bastard means. But I didn't get off the point trying to explain that shit to y'all. But yeah, you can't possibly think that your child is morally something immoral because you didn't go file paperwork with the judge down the street downtown. Come on, man, y'all gotta think about this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, use your heads. You know what I'm saying? But back to the point I was making, man, with the whole situation and the sex thing, man. You got an active account open. You liable to make charges. You know, you liable to slide your car through another chick's strip. If you got an active account open. Hey, that's what cars meant to do, right? That's what accounts meant to do, right? You open up the account, they're gonna swipe your shit everywhere. As you do. You open up a car from the bank, your card is a hole the day you buy it. That car been holding, you know how many ATM machines you just stuck that card in? That was real shit. Your ATM card is a hole. From day one. That motherfucker been sliding plastic, prophylactic with now say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just talking shit. Fuck with y'all, man. Gotta put a little humor in this shit. But it's the real talk, though. You know? As long as you fucking, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, as long as you in the game, you in the game. And it's the argument I was making. This is what I was saying. This is why relationships is bound to fail. This is why marriages is bound to fail. Because of this fact right here, I'm telling y'all, man. You can't have an open sexual relationship. You can't have an open sexual account and be moral. It's the best way. That's another way I could put it. Maybe I should have said it like that. As long as you got a sexual account open, period, even with your woman. You know what I'm saying? This is why the woman is so dangerous, because she's not gonna allow you to be around her without a sexual relationship. She's not going to allow you to do it. And when you get into that sexual relationship, you have an open account, which means you are going to slide your plastic in other people's ATM. That's the game. That's the game, dude. That's the game. For real. It don't get no deeper than that, man. If y'all can understand this concept right here, this is it. If you can understand this concept right here, I'm putting down right here. You know what I'm saying? My channel ain't shit. Don't get me wrong. Look, this channel is some bullshit. I ain't got this motherfucker together yet. Look, I ain't got the borders on my shit, banners on my shit, annotations. I ain't got none of that. Look, I'm trying to tell y'all the truth, though. And this is an in the dark riding video. The only reason y'all can't see me because it's nighttime. Well, it ain't really nighttime, but it's dark since I got to come out here and work so early. You know? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, look where I'm at 4 o'clock in the morning. Talking about this shit with y'all. You know? But I ain't gonna drag it out too far, man. You know? I might come back and ramble on this subject again. You know what I'm saying? Definitely might ramble on this subject again because it's so serious. It's such a broad subject, man. It covers so much of the game and explains so much of what's going on right now. Just because of that right there. And if a man can understand that, as long as he got an account open, it's gonna be charges made. I don't care what you tell your girl, man. I don't give a fuck what Keith Sweat them said. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? The only nigga that was being 100 was R. Kelly. The rest of them niggas lying. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe Babyface telling the truth with that simping ass shit he be talking. But you gonna wash your bitch car and clothes and all that shit after he get home from work. So you gonna let that bitch sit at the crib and do nothing, and you come back to the crib and take the reins, nigga, and be a man. That's woo! Babyface put that shit out here. I be seeing niggas gig into that shit at the light. Shit, gig in the Babyface. I ain't saying nothing wrong with the nigga. I'm just saying though, look at the energy that nigga putting out here, dude. He saying after you get home from work, he doing all the shit that bitch should have did while she was at home. I wash your car. I wash your clothes. He say, I cook you dinner too. As soon as I get home from work. Man, that shit crazy, dude. That shit is simple. If I ever heard it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this video about to change into a rant. I done got off subject. I think all my videos is rants though. It's hard to really put a topic on these motherfuckers, man. Especially when I'm in this riding car, like it's raw. It's not meant to be scripted when you just ride in the car talking shit. But I wanted this channel to be like this. I told y'all before. So, you know, this portion of the channel, I'm going to keep it raw like this. So if some of y'all got to know me on it being raw like this, I'm just going to leave it like this. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to move with this. But I just wanted to leave y'all with that today. You know what I'm saying? If you got to open up an account, you're going to swipe. So that means all vows is null and void. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the way they fucking us with the Constitution. You know what I'm saying? Setting you up because you know you're gonna fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Entering into a relationship is setting yourself up, dude. You know what I'm saying? Think I'm bullshitting.